Okay, we are live on Facebook. So excited. So happy you could join us today.
Yay! I'm excited to be here. I'm excited because this is such a great part of our polka dot community, the Diamond membership. And I'm excited that you are the managing director of the Diamond membership. And I just kind of wanted to ask you a couple questions today. Since
Okay.
Yay! So Diamond membership is our special membership that we have within our own great polka dot powerhouse community. And Elaine Turso is our managing director of that particular section of polka dots. And it's a really special section of polka dot. And I just wanted to, I know membership is opening on Monday, October 28th. And it is going to be open indefinitely until we hit our target number. So if people are interested in being a Diamond member, they want to make sure they jump on there fast and get in there because it is limited to only 10% of our community. And I just wanted, Elaine, you to tell us, just give us a quick, brief overview of what the Diamond membership is about. I was a Diamond trainer. I've been in the Diamond community, but I just want to hear it from your perspective as managing director.
Yeah, so I also was a Diamond trainer last year. I was the confidence coach, and
Right.
the first year, I became a dot. Almost, it's been 4 years since I became a dot, and I did not jump on Diamond the first year because I was still like trying to get my feet wet and not really sure what it was. And the next year, my regional, Mindy Van Vliet, really was like, Elaine, I really just think this would be great for you, and you're growing your business, and you might really need that support. I'm like, yes, I do need support because it's lonely sometimes being an entrepreneur when you're a solopreneur. Like, it's lonely. And so I really found some awesome like-minded women who were focused on business, who were focused on goals, and I knew that I could connect with them and we could talk shop. And it didn't have to be more about, you know, building, talking about your kids. We could talk business. And I loved being able to have both options, being able to talk about the kids and all of the things, but then really being able to focus on business and goals. And that to me is really what Diamond is about, is it's giving women that place to talk business, to focus on business. Because the great thing about polka dot is that you don't have to have a business to be a part of polka dot, which I love. But there are a lot of us that do want to focus on business, and this gives them that place where they can do so. And no one's going to say, "Can we not talk about business?"
Right. And it also gives them, one of the things that I think is special about Diamond membership is that it gives you support, right?
Yeah.
It gives you the support that you may not have in your home or your community, but it gives you the support on your business as well as resources.
Yes. So
With
many.
all the different trainers, you can pick one or two and go all in on those particular trainers.
Yeah.
So I know for me and you and I both, because you and I are kindred spirits, we really focus on goals.
Yes.
And I know one of the things that's critical and that's a component of the Diamond membership is setting SMART goals.
Yes.
And so can you go over, you're going to be the facilitator of SMART goals in 2019, 2020. Can you go over what the SMART goal process is and how that helps in the Diamond membership? I'd like for people to know a little bit more about that and how that might be able to achieve them, help them achieve their goals.
Yes. So whether someone's goal is, earning $500 or earning $1 million, like, that's okay. Whatever your goal is, we are here to support you. And a SMART goal is, I had to write it down because I always forget the acronym, but it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And so really what I want to help people do is really think about if there were no limits, if there was no fear, if there was no one telling you that you couldn't, if you could have anything you wanted, what would that be? And I want to help people create, you know, I call them opportunities for growth, or planned accomplishments is another really great word for goals that I learned from Jackie Cox. And I just want to help the people that are in Diamond to really take a look at what their goals are, and let's figure out how we can break them down and make them manageable and make them attainable. Because, you know, it's okay to dream big, but we got to break it down. And I think that it's important for us to set some sort of goal in our business, because otherwise it's like you're spinning in a hamster wheel and you're not really going anywhere. You don't really know where you're going. And I think that if you could say, this is my goal for the year, and if you hit it in 6 months, or you decide in 6 months that, which happened to me, oh crap, I need to pivot. This is not my goal anymore. You know, things change, and Diamond gives you the flexibility to do that. Nobody's going to, you know, come and say, point their finger at you and say, you're not meeting your goals. You know, we're just here to support you and offer you support and resources, whatever that looks like for you. And we do that through the business connects, and we do that through the trainers, and we do that through the masterminds and the small group masterminds. Like, you will have exactly what you need to further get you to reach your goals. But we're going to talk about them, and then you're going to have opportunities to work through them in the activities that are available in Diamond membership.
So you kind of mentioned a few of those activities. One of the things that I really enjoy about Diamond membership is the fact that there is accountability, right? You set that goal, you put it out to the universe, but you also have accountability and support to achieve those goals. Can you tell us a little bit more about what are some of the special offerings that Diamond membership has? I know that it has the masterminds, but we have a bunch of masterminds. So kind of go into some of the benefits of Diamond.
Yeah. So after, you know, our season starts December 1st, and that's when our first SMART goal training is. Like, we're jumping right in. We are jumping in because, you know, January is the right next month. And that's, you know, when of course everyone is starting to think about their goals for the new year. And I actually want to encourage people to do it a month sooner and really start to evaluate. I'm not saying they have to set their goals, but to at least start thinking about them. And I'm going to set them up to, when they are going to set their goals, I'm going to set them up for success in our first training. And the masterminds are a great place to, whether it's a large group mastermind where you can share what your big goal for the month is. In the small group masterminds, that's, you know, they meet twice a month. So you can share what your goal was and then work through it in a more strategic manner in a smaller group of people. And then in 2 weeks, you have your accountability and you get to celebrate your wins and then share with everybody what you're going to work on the next month, because that's really where things are going to help us be accountable. It's not to them, it's to yourself. Saying it out loud and saying, oh man, I gotta let people know that I'm serious and that this is really something that I want. And guess what? Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, right? You're not always gonna reach your goal that month. You're not always gonna have something to, you know, celebrate a big win. It might be a small win, like I got out of bed today. And we're gonna celebrate with that with you, because we don't celebrate ourselves enough. And so I think it's a really good, having the masterminds is a really good mix of celebrating and accountability and just asking for help and having people to bounce off of. I like to call them my talk it out buddies, right? Where you're getting that smaller group of people and you start to build connections and relationships with the people in those small group masterminds, where you're like, can I ask you something? Because this does not make any sense to me. And they're there for you. And I love that.
Yeah. So we have large group masterminds, small group masterminds. There's also monthly connects.
Yes.
Actual business connects.
Yes. And I'm super excited that this year we're doing something a tad bit different, and we are introducing what I call a guest trainer to each of our connects. So we had 30 amazing applications come in to be a trainer. And I said, it's a shame to let that go to waste. Like, let's figure out a fun way that we can add more training, add more education to Diamond membership, and we're going to do that through the small business or the online business connects that happen once a month. And we'll have a guest trainer come on and teach us something cool, maybe about websites or maybe about social media or just all kinds of fun things. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about a lot of the new things that are going to be coming into Diamond, and exploring some new opportunities to help our Diamond members. So with that, I have a really important question, because I don't think that everything is for everybody.
Right.
Who do you think would be a really good candidate for Diamond?
So I always picture her, she's action oriented. Like, she's not gonna sit in the back seat and do nothing. She's like ready to go. She has a plan. She's a woman with a plan, and she is going to be a great fit for Diamond. Someone that wants accountability, that wants someone to say, did you do what you say you were going to do? Someone that is that really wants to build deeper connections within Polkadot. With Polkadot having 3,600 Polkadots, it could be really hard to connect with everyone. But with having a smaller group, and it makes it a little easier to try to connect with a majority of the people. So building those deeper connections is really important for this candidate. I would say also someone who maybe she doesn't have a goal yet, but she really wants one. Right? She really wants one, and she wants to take her business to the next level, whatever that looks like for her. It might be increasing her team members. It might be adding on employees. It might be increasing her income. It might be switching jobs or starting a business. I mean, there's so many things that we can support them with. It doesn't have to just be, it's not all black and white. There's lots of pink and orange all up in there. And black and gold too.
And black and gold, that's right. So let's say that someone is ready to be a Diamond, and then someone really wants to really step into this, and maybe they want to possibly take on a higher role within Diamond. I mean, are there any leadership opportunities that people?
There are several leadership opportunities available. I'm building my team as we speak, and really excited about the people that I've spoken with so far, and really just trying to make sure that, I want it to be a good fit. I want it to be in the person's wheelhouse where they're like, this is what they want to do. And so there are volunteer opportunities available to be more involved. And the great thing about it is, we do have, everything is virtual. So we do everything online. You could show up in your PJs. I don't really care. We have meetings once a month or twice a month, and we have a staff meeting once a month. And but I kind of let people do their thing, train them and let them do their thing, and and we just come together and talk about how that's going and what can I do to support them. And we just work. I love having a team, because I think it's just going to make us stronger. I can do only so much by myself, so having a team is really important.
Having good people around you as well as sisters is very important. Yes. So let's just tell the members, I know there's like an open house coming up, so tell the members what's coming up, how they could join, if they have any questions, because people may have additional questions. I know you can definitely reach out to previous Diamond members, or even your MD, your managing director locally about Diamond. But where else can people find out more information about Diamond membership?
Yeah, so if people go to the Polkadot Powerhouse website, if they click on Join the Sisterhood, there's going to be a list of all of the perks and benefits, probably more than what I've already mentioned, because I know there's a few things that I haven't mentioned yet, that'll be listed there. And right now, if you click on the button, it's going to allow you to join the waiting list. But on Monday, that button is going to change, and you'll be able to, you'll need to log in to the website for this to happen. But you'll be able to see, you're going to have a special calculation based on how many days you've been a Polkadot, what your original investment was, or what your last investment was in your membership. and it's going to be prorated. So
Yeah.
that's a really cool thing. And so you can see what that cost is, and then you can decide if you would like to join us. And I'm really excited that we do have our first virtual open house on Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. Central time and 2 p.m. Eastern time zone, where we're just going to hop on a Zoom, and I'm going to be available to answer everybody's questions and just give people more information, and just be that resource. And then we have a couple of additional opportunities in November. Our last 2019 season trainer panel Q&A is happening at 3 p.m. Central time zone. And you can meet our current trainers that we have and ask them more questions, because that's something that we do in Diamond, is we love to get our trainers together and ask them more deep questions than what they've shared with us in their trainings. And then November 12th, we are having our online business connect. We are opening up to all polka dots, so they can come and check us out. Yep. And it is limited to 100 people, so you do have to register in advance, and I will make sure to drop the links in the comments. But you do have to register for that event as well as the open house, because it's limited to 100 people. So that's a lot. That's how many my Zoom allows.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to handle anymore.
And you know,
all the screens.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I know that I would be remiss if I didn't mention, on our actual Polka Dot website, there's an actual vault library of about how many trainer videos and
probably
resources?
150 plus videos, where once you sign up, you will have access to all of the trainings. And so they're really great things to, like, you know, if you're riding in the car and you want to have, you know, something to listen to that's business oriented, you can, you know, pick a topic or pick a trainer and just kind of listen. You know, it's a great way just to kind of, you know, keep your mind always going and always learning. And one of the things that, you know, it can seem overwhelming. Well, there's 6 trainers and all these meetings and all this other kind of stuff. And here's what we tell people. Do not, under any circumstances, think that you have to try to do all the things, because you do not, because otherwise you'd be just a full-time Diamond member and not actually have time to run your business. So what we suggest is to align yourself with 1 or 2 trainings. And we actually, in our orientation process, we actually have you fill out a really great survey form that's kind of asking what your goals might be. You may not have one yet, that's okay, but what do you want to focus on your business first? And we suggest that you align yourself with those trainers. Maybe you want to focus on marketing, maybe you want to focus on mindset first, right? And so for the first couple of months, those are going to be your trainers. And then in a couple months, things might shift and you might realize that you are really overwhelmed. And so you might need to follow Chris Vasiliadis, or you might need to focus on communication because maybe you got to write a resume, right? Or a bio for your website. And so being able to, you know, move around is so awesome. And I love everything is recorded. So if you can't make it live, and then one of my new favorite features is our Diamond Planner. So I am so excited that we'll make sure that everybody that is signed up, probably by November 15th or so, will have their planner by December 1st, by the time that we start. But they'll be able to keep all of their notes, all of their goals, all of their accountability, everything in one planner. It's 6x9 in size, so it easily fits in a purse. And I'm just so excited about that really awesome collaborative, you know, document thing that we put together. It's 300 pages, but it's full of being able to just write all your notes instead of having 10 notebooks like me. One place. I love it. So excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too. I mean, Diamond Membership offers a special membership within our Polka Dot Powerhouse community for you to really up-level your business. If that is one of your goals for 2020, I would definitely encourage you to seek out the Diamond Membership that's opening Monday, October 28th. Thank you, Elaine, so much for your time and explaining all that. I encourage people to go to the open houses, to go to the open meeting, to learn a lot more about it, and, you know, really invest in yourself and invest in your future and become a Diamond member. Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Elaine?
No, I'm just so excited. So thank you for, you know, putting me in the hot seat today so that we could,
You know, girl.
right? I know. It's nicer than talking to yourself.
That's right. Thank you all, everyone who was on this, watching us live on Facebook, as well as the recording. We appreciate your time, and we appreciate you wanting to learn more about how you can be more involved in the Polka Dot Powerhouse community, as well as Diamond membership. We want you to have a fantastic day.
Thank you. See you guys later.